Stampers, Gator down, I'm back, and it's day 2 of masculine cards. Oh, I do apologise, I hiccuped then. There's a bit of a shadow going on, but I'm going to have to sort my light out. So I'm using Country Living, and I'm using this beautiful truck here, and I'm also using the waterfront stamp set. Love this. I love it. As soon as I saw it, I thought, oh my God, there's so many cards you can do with this. So I've come up with this. Oh, look at my little truck. I've done the water a bit. I'm going to do the water a little bit more shallow to give me a bit more grass space. And I may add a few more trees. But I fussy cut the truck out and added grass underneath like in the stamp set. But it may need a little bit tweaking. But I love it. And these stickers, absolutely fabulous, were gifted to me by the lovely Maria from New Zealand. No, Australia. So what I've done, I put them on the back of white card so I could stick them up because they're stickers, and I wanted this to have them stood up. And it reminds me of our stamp set that you can get with the black, and it leaves everything white in the centre. So I thought I would use a few. I did say I would. The next one obviously is not going to say perfect day because it doesn't repeat itself. But I might have Daydreamer or something else. Thank you. You're awesome. Anything that's on this list, I think it's great. And what a lovely little gift. I cut the word inspire out, but I just couldn't think inspire a perfect day, or I don't know, but I cut it out ready anyway. It's not going to go to waste. Thank you, Maria, for those, my darling, if you're watching. Perfect. I haven't stamped a message in the inside yet. I'm just going to, there's no sentiments with Country Living, but there is here. So, perfect day. Friends make the good times better. Every little kindness makes the world better. Love never gives up. I think friends make the good times better. So I'm going to pop that on the inside of my card to finish it off first. And grab a little stamp here. And I'm going to stamp this in my Memento black ink. And I'm just going to pop this, hopefully in the centre. Oh, that turned out lovely. Oh, like it. So that's my card. I think that's great because the truck looks 3D as well, so it's perfect. I'm sorry about the shadowing. I will try and get it fixed over the weekend. But isn't it nice? So let's get going. Oh, while the ink is out, I have got just a scrap plain piece of white card. It's not Stampin' Up card. It's just something for me to stamp my image on. So here it is, that beautiful truck. And yeah, we're going to colour this in and fussy cut it. I might use my blends because I blended. I stamped that once with the water and then use my aqua pen to do this, and this is just normal Whisper White. Whoops, I thought it was going to fall off then. So I'm basically just going to stamp my image and leave it to dry for a bit, and we'll get to colouring it in and cutting it out. Isn't that perfect? And I love the way it's like rough around the edges. It's a really cute card. While the card is open as well, I'm going to stamp that. Friends make the good times better as well. Look at the centre of my card. Perfect. Lovely. So that can go to one side. Pop away my ink for a moment. My husband's really loud tonight. Bless him. So I may even use my aqua paint on these, but I'm going to fetch in this lovely card. Stand up my card so I can see. I did put gravelly bits, but then I decided to do the water, so I'm not doing the gravelly bits this time. Perfect. I love it. Love it. So let's get some stamping done. Right, I'm going to start off with my smoky slate for the mountains. I love it. It gives it like a moody texture in the background. You don't have to. You can pick any colour you want. Now I'm going pretty high up. And I'm going to stamp and stamp. Stamp and stamp. I'm just going to stamp one more time. Perfect background. And what I did it with my long stripy line, I basically got my old olive, which I love this colour. Love, 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 love. And I stamped that back edge across here. I might, oh, I don't know, no, don't go changing it now, Gainer. I'm going to get as close up to the mountain edges as I can. So I'm literally going up a little bit as well. Don't worry about the gaps if you see any gaps, because I'm just going to come and turn it round and go back in. And me and hubby are going to watch Jumanji later, the new one. I love kids' films, they're just the best. So what I did on this side for the grass, I used my aqua painter. Just open this up. And I'm just going to give I'm going to come down a little more, so my water isn't as too far over this side. And I'm just grabbing this. And I'm not adding any water, I'm just picking up the colour and smearing it. I will get a little bit from the pen itself. But, anyway, my fella, he is really loud tonight. I'm smacking his bum later. So it's just a rough, because my car is going to cover it. Well, my van is going to, my truck. So I'm just basically spreading that watercolour around. And if you want, you can just like add little turrets of grass. Picking up the darker bits. It's not going to be perfect yet, but we'll add these touches at the end. I even picked the colour off the actual pad itself as well. I'm going to leave the grassy bits for a little bit longer. Believe it or not, I used my blends pen as well for this, because it's the same colour. You might look at it now and think, ooh, but trust me, it's going to look fan-dabby-dozy. I'm just going to clean off the bristles just till I add my water's edge. And I used Marina Mist. I might drop down a colour actually, because it might. No, I'm not. I'm just going to stamp off, I think. I'm going to stamp off, just so it's not so in your face. Because it is quite a dark ink. So I'm going to stamp once, and I'm going to stamp again. That's a better colour for me. So I'm going to stamp once, stamp off, and I'm going to come along this edge. And don't worry, I'm going to stamp it a few times, and then we're going to blend with our pen, aqua pen. So I'm just giving that rippled effect, going all the way down the lake. Do I want it that way as well? I don't want to turn it, because it's just not going to look right. Or is it? No, I'm not even going to attempt it. I'm just sticking close. that's better. I'm now going to go back in with my aqua paint. I'm going to add a fair bit of water to this one. Just give it a swoosh around, and then we're just going to start to blend these colours in. Even the green a little bit, because you will get green in the water. And leave some bits of white even. And you can always touch your pad as well. And add some more ripples. And basically just going back and forth, you know, and going over these blank, the plain areas, just to give a bit of texture. Even just doing some strokes across. I've never been a painter or an artist, but it's mad what you can do with these. The Stampin' Up colours are amazing. I think that looks way better now. Oh wow, your paper will curl, and don't worry about that, because we are going to glue it down with Tombow, which is a very strong adhesive. And not only that, you can manipulate it back with your fingers. Just curl it back. It will lie flat, honestly, once... Oh, let's get rid of this piece. It will lay flat once it's against your card. Isn't that lovely? I'm going to fetch some more scrapping, just to be on the safe side. And I'm going to fetch in my soft suede. And I'm loving the fact that these trees are along the water's edge. Where's my trees? There we are. I'm going to give this full strength. We're going to come quite high. And it gives the illusion of ones in the background as well. I think that's fabulous. I'm just going to add another full strength one there. I think that's plenty. Don't want to go overboard. Maybe just stamp this one on the end. Oh, that's perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. I do like that. I did come a little bit higher actually into the mountain. So I'm just going to pop a couple up there. And I'm only pressing on the tops. I wasn't pressing on the bottom. Oh, I love it. So, it looks a mess at the moment, but trust me, it won't be. I'm coming in with my blends now, with my Old Olive, and I'm just dashing grass bits, so they look like they're growing around the trees. So you can use blends, and you can use your aqua painter. So I'm just adding tufts of grass now. We'll obviously add more once our truck is in place. And you can even smooth out your edges. Just gently using the tip of the bristles. If they start to bend a little bit, just go back the other way. Because that's the illusion you get around your truck wheels. But we want this to be more, we don't want it in black. Love it. I mean, our truck's going to be there, so we'll add more later. Where else did I do? And I used the whisper, the little round circle, but now I'm just going to draw a line and colour this in. So it's behind the mountains, not in front, without masking anything off. Just doing the palest colour. And then what I did then, just give it a splurge. I know it doesn't always work, but it tones that yellow down just a little bit. Isn't that lovely? I'm going to try that on here as well, because my grey needs to pull down. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to colour where my pen missed. So yeah, they work well with inks and aqua painters. They work well with everything. What else am I looking for now? I think that's all right for the background. And I'm just having white on white. I think that's fabulous. Yeah, I'm just going to leave that for a moment. Now we're going to get to colour in some... Oh, my back. I might do a red truck on this one. I don't know. I'm a bit... yeah. So instead of having jet black wheels, we're going to have grey. Like they've been through the mud. And I'm just going around the outside. And the reason I'm fussy cutting and I'm doing the wheels like as if they were sunken into the grass, because that's what they are on here. We are going to fussy cut a little bit of the grass, but not too much. Because you can see it. Just a little bit. What else am I doing in this colour? I'm not. So that's the darker grey for the tyres. Now I'm coming in with the paler grey for the metal work, which you would see on your grill. To give it that chrome, but dirty chrome effect. If you get my meaning, the back of the mirror, and then the chrome on your dirty truck wheels. That lovely. And even the door handle. I'm going to use the thinner end for that. And I'm just going to pull down some stripes for this one, following them. That's my truck handle. Now I'm coming in with the light crumb cake, because this truck has a little brown box here. I'm going to add some shade later, and the back of the truck is wooden. I'm going to add some shade to this as well. It's not too, it doesn't take too long. It doesn't take too long at all. I mean, if you don't want it too dark, you could just go over with your crumb cake a couple of times. Now, I'm definitely going to add the darker one. Oh, I got a good bit of gargly throat then. So I'm just coming around the sides, you know, as if mud had splashed up. Adding a bit of shade there. And down the side of our box. And we're going to add shade to the wood panel in here. Very therapeutic is colouring. You don't have to do too many movements either. So I'm just going to add this little panel here. And this one here. I mean, you could have your step here in brown. I just coloured it all the colour of the truck, but I think I'm going to have a blue truck this time. And not a Bermuda Bay looking one. It's going to be slightly darker. So I'm just using a pale Nighted Navy. You can have any colour truck you want. You could use your pencils for this if you want to give it that old style look. Just so therapeutic, it really flipping, oh I love it. Oh, I sink into this when I get going. My tongue comes out, everything. So I'm going around that wheel art and I'm going to have that wheel art slightly darker. Because they do out in America, don't they? They have these beautiful trucks with darker, oh what's it called? Wheel arches, that's the word I was looking for. So it's just basically, you can't really go wrong really with the blends. I absolutely love them. My favourite way to colour is the blends. Then it's the aqua painters. And then it's the Many Marvellous markers. Then I think it would be then, I like the Brushos. I've not done a lot with the Brushos, I must admit, but beautiful all the less. Fabulous. When they come out with just 5 colours, I know you can blend and get all different colours yourself. That's what I like about the blends. They don't leave like felt pens do. They leave those colouring lines in. They meld into everything. And now we're quicker than this. But I'm having to lean now just right so I'm not stooping for me back. Oh my word. Isn't that cute as a button? Love it. And there's our step under there. So the brown bit is the bit you step on to get inside the truck. Love, 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 love. So I'm going to have darker. Oh, it looks lovely. Absolutely love it. So I'm going to go back under with the pale grey for there, and then I'm going to add a little bit of green, because under the wheel arches, this is where if you've been driving in the country, you would have grass and mud. You could do that with the aqua painters if you wanted. Oh, I love it. Love it. So let's get the paler of the grey and add, because it's like mud, isn't it, when you go dirt tracking under there. It's not going to be the same colour as your car or your vehicle. Add a touch of green as well, as if you've been driving through the grass. I'm just adding dotted colours. Oh, I think that's lovely. And now we can just add, because I am cutting this out, I'm only going around the vehicle though, and close, and I'm going to go right under the car, because This is green here. So I'm not leaving any white bits. And I'm only colouring that. I'm cutting most of that, believe it or not. Just want to make sure when I'm fussy cutting it out that I'm going to get this into shot. Love it. So with my windows, I'm using my old pool party because it's running out. So it just gives that shimmer of a windscreen. Get that? So it's not just pure white looking through the vehicle. So vehicle, I've got my Americanism down to a T. I love the accent. We got friends from New York, and oh, I could sit and listen to him talk all day long. Amazing. So I'm going to start here. And just going to get as close to the truck as possible. And if we've got any white bits, I can use my pen at the end to go over there. So I'm not fussy cutting as such. I am cutting it right out. I'm just following the lines on the truck. So it looks part of the background as well. If you fussy cut, you're going to have white bits, and I know it's only a card, but you want it to look realistic as well. And this shape is so easy. Let me get right into there. So cut away because I'm easier to do that. And I'm going to come along the bonnet up to the wheel. And I'm just going to leave a little bit. So, in fact I did, I think. Yeah, I left that front bit there on and just went across here. So it added a bit of that grass under the truck. Did you get me? Whoops, it's sticking in my hand. There we go. Oh, I love it. Love, 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 love it. Get rid of our bits. I can go around now and see if there's anything that needs snipping off. So I can see a tiny, tiny, tiny bit of white there. There. Perfect. That looks good to me. So I found some really good. These I found in my drawer the other day, and they're slightly thicker than our dimensionals. So I'm just adding them to the back of my truck. So I want it to stand off like this one a little bit more. I think my friend Andre Creates, he's doing mail cards all week. So bob along to see him as well, to see what he's up to. Lovely. Have you all posted your cards to Tyler yet? I know a few of you have. It's his birthday now on the 16th. There's me saying the 24th. He's 40. He's 24 on the 16th. I knew I'd got my numbers, but just got them a little bit mixed up. So these take a little bit of pulling off. But once it's on the card, now we're going to do that justing with the grass and everything else. So I'm going to take these off. It's stiff at the back, but once these are down, they are down. And we got 2 more to take off. Oh, I love that truck. It's beautiful. So I haven't attached yet because I'm going to curl my paper. I'm going to give it some shape back. So what I did with the other one, because I had less space, I aimed my truck at the back of the card. But this time, I can just basically pop him down there. Come back in with my add grass bits like you would around the wheels. I think this nib is drying out a little bit. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to have a little bit of darker, not too much. Just around, because there's shade under the vehicle, so. I left that little tuft on. And you would get shade under this car, so. Love it. Perfect. Oh, I could do this all day. I love that. Perfect. No, I'm not going to risk it for a biscuit. As they say, I'm just going to go and add some grass as if it's hanging over. Oh, love it. Love it, love it, love it. So put my pens away at the moment. Oh my word. Now all I need to find, well, that side was cleaner. All I need to find now is a beautiful sentiment. I love that. Isn't that good? You could add splodges of brown so it looked echoed through those windows for your trees. But would you see, no, I'm going to leave it. Would you draw seats in there? You could do anything, but at the end of the day, it's a little birthday card with a little piece of, and I think that's fabulous. Just the tone on tone gives that just that perfect little edge, and I don't mind that white up there actually. Don't mind that at all. What I'm going to do, oh, that's what I never did on my other one. So I'm just going to add, obviously, you don't get pure white skies. So I'm just using a paler to give this card some blue tones for the sky and over the mountain. I'm just using my finger, if you notice, so I don't on some areas. That's better. Love it. So I'm going to get my Tombow, which seems to be lasting forever. It's been running out for a week. Look, there's loads left in it. Look at that, there's loads. I'm just going to turn it round. And I love the Tombow on this because you've got that wiggle space and you've got time to move it and put it down. I love it because that's all dry now. Oh, just think if I had the picnic basket, let me just, that's starting to, there's a tiny little bit behind there. Whoops, all fingers and thumbs now I am. Just going to squirt a little bit down here. does pop out, I can squeeze that down there. I better make another 6 cards with that Tombow before it actually does run out. Oops, now see what I've done? Because I got glue on my finger. But don't worry, we're going to use our glue eraser. And just pull down and the glue will come off. See it on the ends? Just pull it off. Don't ever think your card's ruined. You need to get yourself a glue eraser. They are fabulous. I'll wait now for that to be bone dry and then I'll go over it again. But look, let that be a kill. If you look at it, oh you can't. If you look at it like face on, or you are looking at it face on like I am, and slightly tilt it, you can look sort of like see around the other side of the truck, if you know what I mean. Love that. Doesn't need anything in the water. I'm going to get my lovely words now and pick which ones I'm going to use as a sentiment whilst I have a swig of me coffee. You could have hello beautiful. You and me. Live, love, laugh. Cool friends. Or cool memories. Fabulous. The back one is beautiful. It's got the word cutie, baby, kids, XOX. Love, beautiful, my love, hooray, hip, happy birthday. And then it's got all the months. January, February, March. All the way through to December. So yeah, and if you could really personalise it, oh baby. Or the only thing it hasn't got, your, I don't think. I haven't looked, I can't see your. No, it's got you, but it hasn't got your, because you could put your amazing. Is there any words together? Can you see the words together? No, I can't either. Could have celebrate good times. Oh. No, the word together is not there. I cannot find it. Or you could just get your stamp set out like this and stamp it on some, and fussy cut it out like you can do. Ooh, baby. There's not even the word dude, because I would have, hey, cool dude. What do you reckon we should have? We just have happy birthday. Happy and birthday. I'm going to have thank you, I think, because I do love a good thank you card. I'm going to peel this back. I've got a thick piece of Whisper White here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to attach this to the bottom corner. And in fact, I'm going to have a little bit of white all the way around. So it looks like it's been fussy cut. And using my scissors, or I can use my large ones. I'm just going to snip this off. And get as close as possible. And add that like that. So my card, and I've still got the words inspire. I'm going to pop those back in their packet. I'm going to keep that hole as thank you, and it could go there, it could go down here, it could go here. I like it in the water there, just at a slight angle. Whoops. So I'm going to come in with my little mini dimensionals. You could even separate the thank and the you and have it like that, but I'm keeping this one as a long line. So I'm going to add 4 of these dimensionals so it doesn't droop, because we've got a little bit of added weight now with the card stuck on the back. Oops. And it picks them all up. Somebody told me that in an email the other day. Thank you for that. You're godsend. So I'm just going to pop this right there. I love it. I think it's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Friends, make the good times better. Thank you. Absolutely perfect. So there is my card we've just done together. This is the one I did earlier, and I'm loving both of them. Absolutely fantastic. I don't know why I've got light this side and none this side. I will suss that out. I may have to get another lamp this side, but yeah. I do apologise, but oh, I hope you like them. I love them. I think they're cracking. Oh, that's brilliant. Right, I'm going to love and leave you all. Until next time. Thanks for watching. Please give a thumbs up and a share. Press this little button down here and the bell straight after, and you'll be notified of any future videos then, which I tend to do every day if possible, unless I'm gone. Do take care of yourselves. Love you all. Till next time. Bye.